morning. Today we're going to try and get to Adjei. Adjei is a coastal town that's about 2 hours from Accra, depending on the traffic. Because it's so close to Accra, it's the go-to beach town for anyone who lives in the city of Accra. So today we're going to try and explore Adjei. It's a small town with a beautiful coastline, beautiful beaches, and apparently has a lot of history that I don't know about. So I'm really excited to go and explore Adjei and see what it has to offer. So today it's Adjei. Let's go. Just hit the Tema motorway. The Tema motorway is the main road between Accra and Tema. If there's no traffic on the motorway, it's only about 30 minutes from Accra, and then Adjei should be about an hour and a half from Tema.
Adjei is about 110 kilometers from Accra, which is about 67 miles, making it a great location for a day trip. The key is to leave as early as possible to avoid traffic. The Tema motorway is known to be choked with traffic if you don't leave at the right time. Tema is a shipping town and home to one of two major ports in Ghana. It's an industrial city with a significant residential population.
Got off the highway, the motorway, and so now we're in Tema. It actually only took us about 19-20 minutes per my clock. I was actually born in Tema. This is my place of birth.
Palm trees and sea breeze welcome you to Adjei.
There are quite a few hotels around Adjei, so it's a great place for a weekend trip. The last time I was here, I basically came here and went to the beach, and that was it. But today I really want to explore the history of Adjei.
Adjei is littered with hotels, guest houses, and resorts. Staying overnight is a great option if you have the time.
Adjei is actually made up of quite a few islands. As you can see, there's quite a few of them behind us. And I definitely want to visit a few of them and see what's there. I know that there's a small village here, but I wonder if there are any inhabitants in the islands behind us. Today is going to be a good day, I can tell. Water, Adjei, history, girl going places.
Bra OT is a family friend who's lived in Adjei for the last 17 years. He's the perfect person to give me the history of this town.
Achou mami brodo no barco. Brownie where they
If I baby biscuit.
I baby biscuit.
Yeah. The power.
Ede. Achou mami barco na min country why. Thank you. Saying 40. I baby biscuits na 20 pesos.
Yes.
Unin sisa. Yeah.
Ede.
Then so because
Yeah.
the sugar kakra mana. Omo ye no say. Unim.
Se no no. Ede pa.
Ede.
Ede ba unim kukua.
Come back say here bibi. Cocoa na bibi now they aka ho. Coke because they're dry kakra so. Sweetness na. Good. It's actually really good. It's a little hard, a little dry, but with some cocoa, a drink, some tea or some coffee, you'll hit the spot. It'll be really good.
In the 16th century, the Dutch and later the Danes came to Adjei to set up a trading post. They also built a fort called Fort Kongenstein in 1783 to protect their trading post against attacks from locals. Due to the constant sea erosion, there's not a lot left of the European settlement, but you will find a few graves scattered along the coastline.
This one says in memory of Captain A. Cooper, died 1926. That is the Presby Church that was built by some of the first Ghanaian Christians. So the plaque on the little staff over there actually says that the staff was erected in 1978 as the 150th anniversary of the Presbyterian Church in Ghana, which is amazing. That's a long time ago. So I think this might be the first Presby Church in Ghana completely, which is crazy, especially my family being Presbyterian. I can't wait to tell my mother if she doesn't already know, but I'm sure she'll be really excited to know that. It's such an amazing building. It really is.
The main form of transportation here is Okada. Hitch a ride and get around the town with ease and with a great view. History is great, but we can't leave Adjei without exploring its beautiful coastline. Ghana has some epic beaches, and Adjei is certainly one of them.
These are actually crab traps. I know a thing or two. These are actually used to catch crab. So the crabs, I think the crabs enter through the front and then they get stuck. So there's a little hole. They put fish, like fish on a stick, and then they put it in the cage. And then the crab sort of finds its way into the cage thinking it's about to get some fish. And then it's caught. I know things. So the walk to the estuary is actually pretty far, so we're gonna hitch a ride on a boat to the estuary, and then from there hopefully go to Crocodile Island and check out some of the other islands.
You can rent a boat for about 100 cedis, and it will take you around Adjei to get a full sense of how dynamic and stunning Adjei really is.
I really like the feel. I was a little worried about it being shaky and small and me drowning because I can't swim. As much as I love water, I cannot swim. but it has a very cool, organic feel to it. So that's dope. The waves are really strong, so we don't want to get any closer to the estuary than we are right now, as you can tell. So we're going to walk the rest of the way.
Make sure you talk to a local or your guide about the estuary. It can be really forceful at times, so you don't want to get too close at the wrong time. This was the wrong time for us.
Adjei has been fantastic. From the moment we got here, the history we got about the Presbyterian Church, the missionaries who died not long after they got here because they couldn't stand the conditions, my first Okada ride, amazing, to the estuary, which was such a force of nature and something wondrous to see, how the Volta River meets the sea and the force that the waves have. I'm really glad I came to Adjei. It's not far from Accra, so I will be back again and again and again anytime I need a break from city life. But now we've reached probably my favorite part of the day, which is to get in the water. I can't swim. I say that a million times, minim swimming. But I always get in the water to wade a little. So I'm glad you guys came on this journey with me. Another fantastic trip to another amazing gem in Ghana. Girl going places. See you next time.